Welcome to Speed Scene Live TV, the only show dedicated to the sportsman racer. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, Hedman Hustler Headers, M&H Tires, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and TheFote.com. With your hosts, Diana Might, Bruce Barker, Scott Lucky Hudson, Alex Rogio, Bob Beck, Bryant Layton, with Donnie Couch and Dar Hawthorne.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the studios of the West Coast Funny Car Factory, it's Speed Scene Live with your hosts, Dar Hawthorne and Donnie Couch.
Wow, Dar, what an intro, huh?
I know, and this is the cool part. We're brought to you by Good Vibrations Motorsports.
Mm-hmm.
And Aeromotive, don't
Aeromotive.
forget them, you know. Hey, tonight we got Mark Dawson from Bakersfield, huh?
Hello, Mark Dawson from Auto Club Famoso Raceway is with us tonight to talk about some stuff that's coming up that's now on their schedule for next year. He's not going to be able to give us an actual date because they're still working on that. But there's something that's coming back to Famoso that, all of us enjoyed.
Breaking news, huh, Dar? Breaking news, folks.
You got that cue up?
Missed it. We tossed that out last year with the old Marconi gear.
We'll use that.
Man.
Anyway, Mark Dawson is here from Auto Club Famoso Raceway.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Thanks for having me on.
Hey, Mark, a lot of stuff going on at the track at Bakersfield all the time, all year round. Of course, we look forward to the Hot Rod Reunion, the March meets, the Saturday Night Nitros. But you got other weekends. It's filled in every week up there.
Yeah, we have a couple small events coming up, like Super Chevy's coming up, Saturday Night Nitro, just a couple of them.
Couple little things, huh?
Yeah, but the big news for next year is we're going to bring back Drag Fest.
Oh,
Drag
that was
Fest
fun.
is coming back.
That was an awful lot of fun for an independent race. That's that's just about all the cars from the heritage type, nostalgia type racing, but with a little different format and God, I hope you have a drive-in movie.
All about fun. All about fun. That's what that's going to be about.
That was a pretty fun show.
Well, the big talk was the drive-in theater. So, people were taking their golf carts there, and it was a lot of fun. So we hope that's coming back, Mark. What can you tell us about that?
Well, I don't know. But it will be May of next year.
Okay.
By that time, Snake and Mongoose movie ought to be public domain, so you ought to be able to run it.
No, I got a DVD, Dar, so we can... I snaked one out of Robin's purse at the premiere. We can play it. I think I have permission. I know the snake.
Yeah. Plus, it's the same size disc as other stuff that I have that's public domain. So
Exactly.
It's all
it got
the
mixed
same.
in with some old drag movies.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's got to be okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
We could just plead stupidity, and that's going to be very easy for us.
that works for me.
So, Mark, with Super Chevy coming up, is that more than Chevrolets that are allowed? That are
Yeah,
coming? Is it all
absolutely.
GM?
Basically, Friday is test and tune for everybody, but Saturday is a Chevy race. As far as we got bracket 1, bracket 2, DOT. We also have Outlaw Pro Mods.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so they'll be there.
West Coast Outlaw
Yep.
Pro Mods?
Yep.
Oh, great.
And
Great show.
then, so after that, but Sunday is Chevy Against the World, and that's a bracket race that includes a runoff for one Wally at the end, King of the Track Wally.
Great.
Oh, Wallies.
Very cool.
It should be a great deal.
All right,
Everybody
well,
likes racing for those Wallies.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
better than buying them on eBay.
Can you buy them on eBay?
Oh, yeah.
I want to
yes.
check.
Yeah.
You can get a Bob Glidden one on eBay for about $1,000, I think.
Dang.
Can you?
Oh yeah, yeah. Put it.
I bought the Mike English Golden Microphone Award on eBay. It's $3. I thought it was a little more than I was supposed to pay.
But that was the only one.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was a
it's
little overpriced.
Yeah, well, I wanted it for Mike, you know.
So, Mark, what's going on with Saturday Night Nitro this year? We're gonna run 2 of them in June and September.
Yes.
What's the format? Is it it's certainly funny cars and everything
Yeah.
Nitro, but what's the format?
Definitely, we're going to bring everybody and anybody we could come get in. Basically, if they could just email me if they want to come and make a show, just mark at famosoraceway.com, and you could contact me anytime.
So anything nitro, that's fuel altereds, top fuel cars we've seen up there, top fuel Harleys. I mean, this is besides the 16 to 18 funny cars you guys get. It's one hell of a show you have going on up there.
And then you guys come and join us, and it's just even better.
Well, I don't know. We might not be having Jags hats, Dar says. So, why go? You know.
I got 3 left. They're right over. I got a few left.
Hey, well, last year was a great show, Saturday Night Nitro.
Yeah,
of course, Dan Horan, the most consistent funny car out there, and a big threat and a big disappointment at the March meet. We thought he'd win it, and of course he was late on the line there. But
one of the biggest changes we have coming this year is we're going to have a $25 carload or truckload.
What?
So as many people as you could fit in a car or truck, you can come in for $25.
No, that's a deal.
Dar, we can afford to bring, other people.
In my Volkswagen?
Hey, how about, Mark, how about in the trunk? Are you going to check in the trunk? Because we used to go to the drive-in theater and have to hide in the trunk.
It doesn't matter. All
You're going to turn your head, it's $25, drive in.
As long as you legally can drive with the way you're coming in, sure. Go ahead.
Well, that could be a problem, legally
I want to be at the front gate so I can get some pictures of people just trying to get in. That'd be good.
Because I know first round's right around happy hour.
Yes.
Just saying. So talking legalities here. Hey, what a great show, though. A one-night show, and you guys really packed them in all last year. And that July one you took away.
Yeah,
that was a little hot for me, and
well, and it just makes us concentrate on those two a lot more, and it just makes a better show.
Yeah, but if you're bringing back Drag Fest, I mean, you guys keep that track busy every weekend. It seems like.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see some big shows next year, and we're just going to keep.
You hear that, Dar?
Oh, yeah. Big shows.
Breaking
big
news.
Shows.
Breaking news. We don't even have our audible.
That'll be the word for next year, big shows.
Big shows. Well, hey, that's our home track. It's like our only track, Southern California track.
Hey, wait a minute.
Up in Bakersfield.
We got
we got Fontana.
We got Fontana, we got Irwindale, and sometimes Pomona.
Yeah, twice a year? Yeah. 3 times a year.
3 times a year we get Pomona.
We won't talk about the third event that's there. Get Mark in trouble. NMCA. Sorry. Oh, something in my throat. But, hey, great events. But, yeah, Irwindale Thursday nights, drag racing around here. Now Fontana. Of course, we have one of our recent winners from Fontana calling in a little later. Dragster champion. Who's won 2 dragster races recentally.
Dang.
Wow.
So, Mark, can you? Are you going to have jets for Saturday Night Nitro? Is this like basically the same show?
Yeah, it's basically the same show, and really looking forward to seeing how many funny cars we can get out there. So.
Well, it's non-points earning, it's money earning.
Correct.
And everybody seems to respond to that if they're in the quick 8.
Yeah, it's okay.
And it's a
hey,
nice payout.
Dar, forget about the racers. $25 a carload. That place is going to be jammed.
Oh, I hope so, because it's such a good race. People will absolutely enjoy going there, and it's one of those must-see races. And if you can't get off your ass in L.A. and drive up there for a great Saturday night, get a cheap motel. If you're too far gone to drive back on Saturday night, there are plenty of cheap motels along 99.
Well, and they're all reasonable up there.
They really are.
It's still a mom and pop.
Yeah.
Town.
And go to the Vagabond and ask for the Don Garlitz suite, because it has the bed that he slept on in 1952 when he showed up.
Don't you have your picture with that, Dar? You and somebody else? Hey, just saying. Hey, the good thing about Saturday Night Nitros is people bring a lot of kids there. See a lot of kids running around. You guys give away Hot Wheels. You have a lot of little giveaways for the families, not just, they pay and got to pay for hot dogs and all that. You guys have some nice giveaways for the kids.
Oh, yeah, and you guys always perform some great giveaways, too, with the Jags hats and But yeah, we'll have all sorts of fun stuff for everybody to enjoy that weekend. So
Yeah, well, it's all about.
I can't wait.
It's all about having a family event, and now that you can get in for $25 a carload, I might even take my family. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that's got to count for golf carts too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And we had a lot of partnerships with the local businesses for the giveaways, and they're always a great help up there. So.
And then also we've got the Boise Bakersfield Blitz, which is
Yes.
part of this, which is based on qualifying numbers, and it's another incentive that's this year almost $5,000 in prizes and cash and nitro and
Yep.
all kinds of stuff.
And that awesome
goes
trophy that S&W makes.
Yep.
I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Dar, explain. I don't know about this whole deal. How does this Boise Bakersfield Blitz work? Just goes off qualifying at both events?
It's only qualifying. It's for both of the Saturday Night Nitro and the Igniter at Boise and the what? Phone's ringing. And the Night Fire Nationals at Boise. So it's based on qualifying, not how you performed in eliminations. It's number one qualifier gets the most points on down to the bottom of the ladder. But last year it was won by Dan Horan, who got a pile of parts and toys and money and nitro and
Drum oil too, right?
Yep, Drum Oil from Prolong, and Robert Overholser was the runner-up, and that team got around $2,300 worth of prizes and cash and nitro and stuff. So, there's a lot of incentive to run all four races, and that's one of the reasons of setting it up is to get cars to go to Boise, get cars from Northern California and from Oregon and Washington, and to come down and run at Famoso. So. Last year was pretty successful, and so far this year it seems to be working well. And the nice thing is that manufacturers have really stepped up and really want to participate in it. It benefits the racers, totally. So
Well, hey, we're talking about two tracks, Bakersfield and Boise, both family owned. They both take care of the racers all the time, so the racers love going there. The fans love going to both places. I mean, they're pretty similar tracks that we race on, and love to go there.
Wait a second. There's somebody on the phone that.
Wait a minute, Chris Crable?
Chris Crable's calling in.
No way.
Let's
Usually
get him.
we got to pay for this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
well, I had to slip it under the table as part of the deal.
Hey, Chris Crable, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Had to call in and say hi to my speed scene friends. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, Chris. Good. You up in the Pacific Northwest?
I am. I'm in downtown, beautiful Bellevue, Washington, right now.
Yeah. Are you all packed for Salt Lake City?
I'm getting there. I'll tell you what. I'm excited.
Don't forget your driver's suit.
That's a good thing. That always puts it in. I put it in the truck so I don't forget. So.
Now you're number 2 in Heritage Series points behind Dan Horan. You cleaned his clock up at Boise.
Yeah, it was those guys are you know how we do it. Come on.
I was very impressed. I almost set my camera down to watch the drama. It was pretty great.
Oh, it was kind of old school, I thought. We sat there, had a little staging duel, and I was going to sit there until we burnt the engines down. I wasn't going to go in, so just kind of some of the mind games that you want to play, and we're going to battle it up in Salt Lake City this weekend, so should be exciting.
That's great, and we've got so far we've got 8 cars for Salt Lake City, and we'll see how it goes. It's a good mix of cars, and some cars that are. There's certainly going to be some shuffling of the points in the Heritage Series with the way it comes out of Salt Lake City with Horan's there and Overholser with the California Hustler and Wally Giavia. And you with Bucky and Mike O'Brien's Northwest Hitter, Bob Godfrey's Burnin' Money Barracuda, Roger Garton, Scott Stanger with his Barracuda, and Danny Gerber with who's a rookie driver with his 77 Firebird. So nice mix.
Anybody can win that deal.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, it's a great track, Chris. I remember racing up there with you, and we had a good time up there. Of course, we won, so that was a better time. But, it's pretty tough out there. Horan's got the most consistent car out there. You guys have been throwing big numbers up on the board, but hopefully we can get that car a little more consistent. Maybe you can put a little Ritalin in Bucky's coffee and calm him down a little.
Hey,
Don't tell him I said that. That come from Dar Hawthorne. Okay.
I'd like to see you and Bucky in the ring. That'd be a good one.
Hey, Chris, I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know me.
With Romanazzi as the referee.
Yeah. Cage match.
I'd pay for that.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Who's that in the background? Is that Bucky? Is he?
No, he's hearing you, Donnie. You might be
Is he?
in trouble.
I'm not in trouble. I love
I'm just
Bucky.
hanging out downtown here. Yeah, just getting ready to go have dinner with the girl, and just kind of getting in my game here for the next couple days.
Well, Chris,
Be
we
relaxed, I guess.
appreciate you calling into the show, and we wish you good luck up there, and hopefully we'll talk to you before Bakersfield.
Hey, looking forward to it, guys. And Ron Kraft puts on a great race in the Heritage Field, so please stop by if you're in the area. And, yeah, it should be exciting.
Thanks for calling in, Chris. I really appreciate it. We'll see you on Friday.
Hey, guys, thanks for having me.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
See ya.
Well, one of the best out there, Chris Grable.
Definitely
He
is.
come from comp and bracket racing, and he cuts a good light. I don't think there's no one better if you look at his stats. You
And
know?
also having won a championship with you tuning, you can't ignore that.
You can always count on Chris Grable to pull one out of the hat when you need it. So when I raced with him, it was a great experience, and we helped out each other and still have a great relationship. But, he's been to a lot of finals at Bakersfield. right, Mark?
Absolutely. He's no stranger to Bakersfield.
No, a lot of victory circles there, and of course he's with the big money team up there with Bucky and Mike O'Brien, and that thing throws up some numbers. They just need to make it a little more consistent, and they're going to be a threat.
Hey, Mark, tell me a little bit about how the diesel drags and how your dirt track's doing up there.
That dirt track is pretty awesome, and we just had, it's sort of like a teaser we had with the diesel drags. We did the diesel drags on the regular drag strip, and then we moved everybody, including the fans, and they all went to the tractor pull, and that was cool. I mean, I've been to them before, but it's always cool every time you see them, and it was a good starting event for that dirt track. Right now we're finishing some guard walls for the rest of the facility and the dirt track, because we have the moto and plus a little roundy round for quads, and it's just going to be an unbelievable dirtplex.
And then for those of you who haven't been to Famoso recently, it's way down on the top end by the top end return road, and there's a whole facility down there as well.
Yeah,
it made very good use of the land down there. It's great to see that. Number one, the Bowsers keep putting money back into that track, but coming up with better ways of attracting, spectators from Bakersfield and Southern California very effectively.
Yeah, and the amount of time they spend and money. I mean, just you wonder where your money goes when you're paying for tickets. It goes back into the facility. I mean, they just paved the Grove this past year. I mean,
Put in the pool?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the pool.
But then just the thousands and thousands of dollars, and we're already talking about getting some more equipment for the track, just as in case for backups, and that's unbelievable. I mean, the amount of equipment they have now is national event status.
Yeah, better
equipment.
than most local tracks will
better than
have.
some national event tracks.
Yeah, one of the best prepared tracks in the country. But,
Yeah.
Hey, Dar, I think we should take a commercial break right now
Let's do
and
it.
thank our sponsors that support us and the show, and let's give it to you, Bruce.
All right, stand by. You're watching Speed Scene Live. We're back with more.
Good Vibrations Motorsports specializes in parts you need for gas, alcohol, and nitro engines. If you're muscling a funny car or dragster down the quarter mile, or cutting a rooster tail across the lake, or just cruising the boulevard, Good Vibrations has all the supercharger and fuel system solutions for your personal ride and race car. Good Vibrations is your injection connection, the largest dealer in the world for Enderley fuel injection, and now a stocking distributor for Aeromotive fuel systems with a warehouse full of go-fast race parts, an easy-to-navigate online catalog, and they ship worldwide daily. If you want to go fast, really fast, then Good Vibrations Motorsports is ready at goodvibesracing.com.
60 years. That's a long time for a company to do any one thing. Doing it right while sticking to your founding values. Now that takes hard work and dedication. For 60 years, Hedman's All-American workforce has been devoted to manufacturing the very best headers any team of craftsmen can build. That's 60 years of cutting, 60 years of bending, 60 years of welding, more than 2 million in all, and every set made right here at home. At Hedman Headers, we build all-American horsepower, then back it up for life. Hedman Headers, made in the USA.
I'm Cade Poe. I'm Maverick Malloy. And you're watching Speed Scene Live.
Welcome back to Speed Scene Live TV, the #1 online drag racing TV show. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and thefote.com.
Hey, welcome back to Speed Scene Live. I'm Donnie Couch along with Dar Hawthorne, and of course we got Mark Dawson from Bakersfield. We got Kelly Inman from Industry Hills Racing calling in later. But right now, one of my heroes. He's won 2 dragster races here in the past 2 weeks. Can you guess who it is? My little buddy, Maverick Malloy. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, Donnie. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. I heard you just won the junior dragster race out there at Fontana. Finally got to beat Cade Poe, who was a back-to-back champion, and your best friend. How did you feel about finally beating him?
I was pretty excited. I'd like to thank Nick Woods for a great running motor and made to the winner's circle with this Prolong Junior Dragster.
Well, that's pretty good, Matt. Of course, where does that put you in the points now? Are you the leader in the points?
No, we're actually second in the points,
Okay.
but for Division 7.
For Division 7, okay.
And we're leading the points at Irwindale, but the 890 class is tough, and anyone of the racers can take over the lead.
Yeah, well, you won. There was 2 races last week at Irwindale. You runner-up to Dale Worsham's daughter. How was that? To the first race. Second race, you won. So, you won last week. You won at Fontana this week. You're on a roll, buddy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool racing both of my friends, and it was cool that Kate got her first win. And it was fun racing my friend Cade.
Excellent.
It was pretty exciting.
Now, what's this? I see you guys with soap suds all over you. We got some pictures of you on Speed Scene Live. Mm-hmm. What's going on there?
Wait, what's that?
I think your dad put you guys in the jacuzzi to clean you off after the races, and he put a bunch of Tide in the jacuzzi.
Oh, yeah, the soap, yeah.
That looked like a lot of fun, Mav.
Yeah,
but
it was
hey,
fun.
Mav, before we go, who would you like to thank? Who are your sponsors?
Oh, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Prolong, Nick Woods Racing, Specialty Fasteners, Maniac Mike's Cafe, Specialized Coatings, Vance and Hines, and always Speed Scene Live, and you, Donnie.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, Mav, we wish you continued success. We know you're going to do good out there. We thank you for calling into the show, and we'll catch you at one of the races coming up.
All right, and I'd also like to add on our Facebook page and Instagram is Speed Wobble Racing if you want to see pictures and updates.
Okay, we'll make sure we get that on the show.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy. You take care, and congratulations on your win at Fontana.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
All right.
What
Bye.
a great little kid.
And we're getting some text messages in, or Mark's getting some text messages in, and we better mention them because, the guy who sent them was a guest the last time that Donnie and I were on hosting the show. This guy Chris Blair who's used to be at Las Vegas when
the guy that deserted us from Vegas.
Yeah, we could see him periodically, and he's a good buddy. But
I kind of know him.
You kind of, you do kind of, yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, well, he's got a bunch of stuff coming up, and of course, he's sending the entire schedule for the year to Mark on his cell phone. So, thanks very much, Chris. Gateway.
Yep.
We do have some commercial spots available for Gateway Raceway here, Chris. If you're interested, we can run video and.
Oh, no, they were going to send the corporate jet out, Dar,
Oh,
and
that's
we were going to
right.
go do some coverage there at Gateway.
That's right.
Right?
That's
Corporate
right.
jet.
That's the
I'm
one
just
that Mark flew in on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then,
On the 210 freeway.
all right, Chris, that's all you get. Well, we got somebody else on the phone, and that'd be Ron Kraft, I believe,
That's right.
from
In fact,
Rocky Mountain Raceway.
You know, live television being what it is, what we could do, we can actually dial Ron up right now live on the air. Should we do it? This might be a first for
Oh, we're
Speed
going to
Scene
try
Live.
it? This
Call a
is
wrong number.
breaking news here at Speed Scene Live.
We need that sound effect again. That.
All right, I'll find that in my music library.
Oh, if we can do this, we could start harassing people all over.
We can do
the racing
wacky phone
community.
calls.
Let's call Dan Horan
Jackie
and talk
voice.
about his reaction time. I'm just saying. I'm
Okay.
not trying to be, hateful.
That's on us.
I'm over here now.
Okay, let's see if we get
Two
it.
ringy dingies.
All right, there
We're
we
not
go.
going to get him. Let's see if we can get him, folks.
Okay.
Here we go. He's not answering. It's
he's
not
not
looking
answering
good.
now.
Oh, this live
This
TV.
is Ron.
Oh, Ron.
Ron, this is Dar Hawthorne.
Hey, Don, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How's the weather up in Salt Lake City?
Tell me he's lying.
It is beautiful. Right now, it's 91 degrees.
Ooh, boy, and I'll bet it's not even close to sunset yet, right?
Pardon me?
Not even close to sunset yet.
No, it's we've got about another hour and 15, 20 minutes.
Well, that ought to be good for qualifying Friday night, and you're on Speed Scene Live here, and just wanted to get an idea of some of the late breaking cars that you may have coming up there, as well as this is an 8-car field for funny cars, as well as groups 1 and 2 for the Heritage Series.
That is correct, and we're really excited here. Michael and I and Ralph, we've just been going over and over and over, and I got good breaking news. And I just want to let you know that Friday night we have 2 Nitro Funny Car qualifying sessions. We
That
have
is
reworked our schedule, and we're going to be able to give 2 Nitro Funny Car qualifiers on Friday night. One will be at approximately 6 o'clock, and the other one will be approximately at 9 o'clock.
Boy, that'll be great for the
And-
fans to be able to see 2 rounds on Friday night and then come back on Saturday and see eliminations, or one more round of qualifying and then elimination.
No, actually, we're going to have one more qualifier on Saturday, and I hate to tell you what I'm doing. I'm driving down the freeway with my knee against the wheel, and Utah just made this thing illegal to do all of this. So,
Ron, we can send
apologize.
bail money. Don't worry about it. We'll cover your expenses if you get pulled over.
Okay, I love that. And I'm headed to the Stags Car Club meeting. They're the host of this whole event. But to get back to the funny car qualifying, we will be qualifying approximately 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and then we go into our first round at 6:30 Saturday evening. So it'll be a 6:30, 8, and 9:30 area for the 3 rounds of elimination.
That's excellent. That should be quite a good show. I sure enjoyed going up to your track last year for this same race, and you put on a hell of a show, and you pull a lot of people in on Saturday night, and we sure had a good time racing for you.
Yeah, we're excited, like I say, and this year it looks like I think I had 11 cars last year, Nitro Funnies. This year we will be looks like right at 9 cars.
That's great.
Possibly 10. So we're pretty excited to have all of you guys travel up here and play in the high altitude. And to let you know, Friday, temperature is supposed to be about 82 degrees. And then on Saturday, it's supposed to be around 78 to 79. So
Perfect.
that should just make the cars thunder. Plus, track temperature will be just perfect. Won't be hot. And we're totally excited. We're stoked for this event.
Now, you've also got a race in August with Funny Cars as well?
Yes, I do have an 8-car show. I will be inviting cars to come in
for that show. It is our bracket, our big buck bracket race. It's a 3-day event, but actually all we're going to do is bring funny cars in. I will be talking with each and every one of them that are here. I've already talked to a couple of cars that cannot make it, but we will have a funny car show, just an 8-car bought-in show. It'll be an elimination style race, but with that, the purse is pretty substantial.
That's great to hear. I'm glad. I'm sure as a funny car fan, I appreciate you booking in funny cars, and there's sure plenty of them to book, and plenty of good ones, and it's really great for you to be paying attention to it. I know it's got to help bring in the gate, particularly with Nitro, but also funny cars definitely make people buy tickets.
Yeah, and we love all the nostalgia cars. We love all the cars, honestly, from the little slow bracket car all the way through. I totally love my little people, which are the junior dragsters, and we're hosting the Western Conference Final this year in July. So, that stokes us too, and we're excited about everything that we're doing with NHRA and bringing the programs to Utah.
That's great. Well, thanks a lot for calling in, and I will see you on Friday. And
yes, you will.
Please set up a set of sheets aside so that I can do my reports for Bank Shift on the funny cars and Top Sportsman and stuff, because you guys do put on a great race.
Bet.
It sounds like you got a lot of good cars. You also got a good A Fuel show. It sounds like too. The A Fuel Association.
I mean, it's quite exciting. The cars that came last year are, hey, you guys messed up. You didn't show up. We had fun, so now you need to come and have fun with us.
That sounds good.
You guys are really pushing it, and we really appreciate you and everyone. And I will actually be calling all of the funny car guys that's pre-registered tomorrow and letting them know about the 2 hits on Friday.
Good
I had
deal.
a couple of them call, and it's a big concern, so we worked it out. We're going to make it happen.
That's great. Well, thanks a lot for calling in, Ron. That's Ron Kraft from Rocky Mountain Raceway in Salt Lake City. He's got his summer shutdown, startup.
So thank you, Dar, and we'll see all of you soon.
All right, Ron. Thanks a lot for calling. Bye-bye.
Boy, Dar, that's a great track to go there. I went there with Chris Grable and to race on a Saturday night there. They get a lot of crowd there, and it's just a good feeling, as is Bakersfield, as is Boise, and everybody's pulling these nostalgia funny cars in, and we're having a good time.
It's really a lot of fun that all these tracks, including Famoso, have realized the value of Nitro funny cars is to draw spectators in, and it also helps to pay the purses for the other classes, so that the cost of bringing those kind of shows in is a little bit easier. But it's great to see that that we've got a race in Phoenix at Wild Horse Pass Mesa, that we had a great race Tucson with IHRA with Nitro funny cars and fuel altereds and fuel Harleys. Like, everybody's kind of rediscovered Nitro. It's kind of like the old divisional races that a lot of us experienced in the 60s and 70s until Winston sucked it all up into a national event.
Hey, funny cars forever, Dar. But hey, it's like track promoter night here, because we've had Ron Kraft, we've had Mark Dawson here from Bakersfield, one of our favorite tracks.
All right.
Hopefully Ron's off the air and he didn't hear that. And another one of our favorite promoters, Kelly Inman from Industry Hills Raceway. Speedway season has started. They had their opening night last Wednesday. Kelly Inman, welcome to Speed Scene Live.
It was a great night. We had a great turnout with the fans and some terrific racing, and the Billy and Billy show was great. On top of a ton of amazing riders that are there every week.
Yeah, you got good sign-ups for the whole season, I think. And Gennaro we hardly see, but he said he was going to try to get down here a little more. Of course, he comes from Auburn up there and races at that track, and kind of hard to get down the middle of the week. But he made a big commitment to come down and race with you guys every week. So it's pretty exciting.
He enjoys the track. He he likes the promotion. You know, we're old friends, and he is down again for tomorrow night, which everybody's excited about. You know, the hot shoe, Max Rummel, he says he's going to spank everybody. So
well,
I'm looking forward to it.
I tell you what, like I talked to Billy, both Billies, Billy Gennaro, Billy Hamill, and they're the senior riders out there, and those kids are coming on, Rummel and Burmeister, and you know, they're young kids, and they have a lot of respect for the older riders, but they're coming on strong, putting some pressure on these guys.
Yeah, they do. Rummel and then his little brother that's still in the juniors, which will be coming up soon. They're amazing. Austin Nabratl is back on track and hungry, doing good. So it really lays down for some exciting races throughout the night. You know, that's for sure. We put on about 45 to 47 races per night, so it's nonstop action.
Well, of course, we had the sidecars there the other night. I saw our buddy Barry Wise from Storage Wars was there. Of course, the legend Bruce Penhall was there. And we've got an interview with him that I'd like to play right now. And then we're going to show some of the finals. And then we got an interview with Gennaro. And then we'll get back to you, Kelly. So stand by and enjoy this next segment. Donnie Couch for Speed Scene Live. Opening night here at Industry Hills. Who do we run across? The legend, Bruce Penhall. Bruce, welcome to Speed Scene Live.
Nice. You know, my wife would say a legend in his own mind.
Well, you know why.
She even got me a T-shirt that said that. No, it's nice to be here, man. It really is. It's great stuff in industry.
Well, of course, you've been doing it all your life. What are you doing now in your spare time?
You know, just running the business. We have a concrete cutting business.
Connor Concrete, man.
And it's doing really well. We're really pleased about it.
Of course, your son Connor, we all know that tragic story. I see the trucks going down the road. Brings a tear to my eye, man. It's got to be tough.
Yeah, you know, it's a life changer, and it's been 2 years, and it seems like yesterday. It's hard to explain, but it's something we'll never forget, and Connor is sadly missed in our family and with a lot of other friends, especially in the racing industry.
Well, you know what, Bruce? Speedway legend here, and of course you and I have a mutual friend, Gary Scelzi, so we'll have to give him some, you know what, down the road. But
I love Gary. He's a great guy, man. I miss him. I haven't seen him in years. Tell him I said hi.
All right, we'll do that. Hey, he's Bruce Penhall. I'm Donnie Couch. You're watching Speed Scene Live. Wow, so the guy's a legend. Of course, he won the championship in Speedway. He was a star on the series Chips, man. That was
I know. And runs one of the biggest construction companies on the Western United
Penhall
States.
Concrete. But his son was tragically killed by a drunk driver on the 10 freeway last year, Connor. And in his memory, they started the company. They changed the name to Connor Concrete, and they're doing very well. And they bring the trucks out there to represent Connor at the races, and a lot of love and support for that family. But it was some great racing. You got to get out there. It's every Wednesday night. It starts. The gates open at 6. They have a band, a bar, or a restaurant. It's a covered arena with playback cameras. Billy
Oh, hey.
Hey. Billy Hamill, one of the greats coming up. Going
here.
Into the final, man. How are we going to get around our buddy there?
Well, we're just going to have to beat him fair and square. I don't have, I think I got third gate choice, so I don't have optimum gate, but I can make it happen. I'm going to go for it. So
the battle of the Billies, we call it out there in the stand. So, hey, good luck to you, my friend. You ride hard and you put on a good show.
Thanks. Appreciate the support.
All right. Thank you. Castro, McConnell, Nickel, and Rummel coming up. This is the Concy Main, folks. Here we go. Rummel out first. McConnell on the inside. Rummel out front. Here comes pressure from McConnell. The outside. Fast Eddie Castro coming up. McConnell fighting that inside line. Here comes Eddie Castro. Max Rummel out front and clean. Eddie Castro slips to the outside. McConnell moves in. Here we go. McConnell's in. Castro's out. Here we go. Max Rummel looks like he's going to take it, folks.
getting no pressure tonight as Max Rummel takes the Concy main here, opening night at Industry Hills.
They go down, there's like 50 races that night, and they break it down to the fastest riders at the end of the night. And hey, it starts at 7, it's over at 10, and you're home by 10:30 in the middle of the week. What better racing in Southern California?
Freeway close.
Here's Billy Gennaro getting ready for the final.
Billy Gennaro, opening night here, Industry Hills, leading the points. What's it going to take? You're on the pole?
It's going to take a great start and a good first turn. It's pretty tough when you got good competition, but we're going to give it our best.
We're calling it the Battle of the Billies tonight. Billy Hamill and, of course, yourself. So we wish you luck, my friend.
Thank you very much. It's going to be a good, epic battle, so we'll see who comes out on top.
All right, Billy Gennaro, it's going to be a barn burner tonight here on Speed Scene Live. Live here on Speed Scene. Austin Navarro, Billy Hamill, Billy Gennaro, and Jason Burmeister coming up. It's going to be a barn burner. Of course, you got the two kids against the wily veterans. The Battle of the Billies, we're calling it. Billy Hamill, Billy Gennaro, and it's coming here live on Speed Scene. Gennaro on the pole. Burmeister, Navarro, Hamill. Drivers are in. Green lights on, and here we go. Gennaro gets out. He's in the lead. Here comes Hamill right behind him. Gennaro, Hamill, Burmeister on the outside. Hamill coming through. Hamill all over Gennaro. What a barn burner we got tonight. Hamill, Gennaro. Gennaro looks back. He sees Hamill right on his tail. Here it comes. Billy Hamill, he's got to give it a shot. White flag out. White flag out, folks. Here we go. Hamill in. Gennaro. It's Gennaro. Hamill right there. Gennaro taking the season opener here at Industry Hills. Billy Gennaro. Hamill second. What a great race here. Opening night. Opening night here at Industry Hills. What a great night of racing.
Yeah, do the interview.
Here we go. Taking the checkered flag. Burmeister, little wheel stand. Salute to the fans. There we go. Billy Gennaro with that checkered flag and a wheelie. And a wheelie, folks, with the flag. Check it out. Everybody putting on a show for the fans. Billy Hamill. Gennaro. Hey, look who we got. The champion tonight. Opening night. Coming down from up north, my friend. What a great night of racing.
Made a great start, and Hamill was right on my butt. I could feel him, not just hear him, but I could feel him the whole time.
He was right there. He was right there.
So, it just took a good start and hold on the inside, Hopefully next week they'll have a little bit of dirt and we can go out and play around.
Well, we were calling it the Battle of the Billies, and you guys certainly put on a great show. Of course, them youngsters were right there. It was a great show for all.
Yeah, the youngsters are getting better, and they've been on our doorstep waiting to beat us, and I think this year, they're going to have that chance.
Well, Billy Gennaro, your champion here tonight. Opening night, Industry Hills. Billy, thanks for being on Speed Scene Live.
Thank you, Donnie.
Well, Kelly, it was a great night, huh?
Yeah, it was really good. Opening night's always an exciting one, and to have all those guys show up, it was just it was a really good night. Sidecars and a full program.
Yeah, every
we're
class.
Looking forward to it for tomorrow night. We've got we'll be televising the Kings game out in the courtyard.
Good choice.
Plenty of people that sit out there at the bar and just ordered cocktails, and they can watch.
Oh, wait, Kelly, wait a minute. There's a bar there?
There is. There's actually two bars. Full bars.
I might have to check that out. I didn't know that.
It is. Yeah.
Hey, Donnie, can we carpool?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to drive as long as you drive me.
Popular.
Kelly, can you drive us home?
I could. I know if you need.
We know you will, but hey, a great night of racing. Opening night. I couldn't ask for a better crowd, a better group of racers, and they're all coming down tomorrow. Of course, we'll be there with Speed Scene Live doing the coverage for you, and we're just excited. It's the start of the season, and you got like 14 events, I know, but you got a race coming up that you've kind of pushed with the juniors.
Yeah, on August 10th, it is what we call it's a AMA FIM sanctioned Junior Speedway Silver Cup Championship, and it's modeled after some international races. It's the only FIM sanctioned Junior Speedway race in America, and it's strictly for the kids. So on August 9th is our AMA National round 3 for contention at the U.S. National Championships, and the following day is the big race for the kids. We had a really good turnout last year, and we've got trophies that are bigger than all the kids that race, all the junior speedway riders, and we treat them like the champions they are, and give them a little taste of what speedway in Europe is like, the rules, the technical side of it, really everything about it, and it is it's really well talked about. We have some kids from Europe that are flying in for it. We have all the kids from up north. It's going to be an amazing event on August 10th. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, I went to the race you had last year for the kids, and let me tell you, we go out there every Wednesday night and we root on, and every class is a great show, but the crowd really gets behind all the juniors and those little kids that are coming up, and some of those kids that we've seen come up there at Industry Hills are now going up against Gennaro and Hamill, and they're putting a little pressure on the elder statesmen there.
They really are, and a big part of that is the push, if you will, from Billy Hamill and Hagen Shocks with doing his academies, junior speedway academies over the last couple of years, and exposing the sport to kids that outside of the speedway genre, and so kids are able to come out and pay a track fee, and that's it, and ride Billy Hamill's junior bikes. Billy teaches them all the fundamentals, and they get a little taste of it. It's something else. We're having an academy on June 21st and 22nd at Industry. All the information will be on our website, industryracing.com, and that will be for juniors and for adults. So anybody out there that wants to take some laps on a bike can just pay attention to our website. We'll have all the info up. And
wait a minute, can I go on a bike? I won Frank Hawley's drag racing school challenge. Could I get on there?
You can get on a bike, Johnny.
Can you have the paramedics there right away so I don't lay there too long?
Sure the video
and when I do go down, I don't want a bunch of cameras on me documenting that.
That's a stipulation. There
are
lots of
we'll
cameras.
have all the cameras.
Yeah, I know, Kelly. I know you.
We got to document this.
We have the big screen for you.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh,
hey, well, first of all, I want to say Billy Hamill, great ambassador of the sport with bringing up all the juniors. But Kelly, you and Carol Perez doing one heck of a job at Industry Speedway. The riders love racing for you guys out there, and it's a great venue. Of course, we're out there every Wednesday night through the summer, so we appreciate you calling into the show, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow and seeing some great racing again.
Absolutely. I appreciate the time, as always, and thanks, Speed Scene Live.
All right, Kelly. Well, we'll see you tomorrow night, and folks, if you're in the area in Southern California, get to Industry Hills, and it's Industry Hills Racing, and you can find all the information, but it's every Wednesday night, folks. So, Kelly, we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll do a little special. Anybody wearing the LA Kings a jersey can get a half off.
Oh, there you go.
There's a deal.
There you go. Plus, you're going to be showing the game right next to the bar. What a promotion that is. Who thought of that? Me? Oh.
It's a great group. We enjoy and appreciate all the fans, all the riders that support it, and it's just a beautiful place to be in, and I'm a lucky guy to be able to do it there.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you for being on the show, and we appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you soon.
All right. Hey, Dar, I want to thank Good Vibrations Motorsports. We got to give them a plug for allowing us to come on and take over the whole show. Of course, we got to pay Lucky a lot of money just to stay home.
And we just found out today that he's still
home. We thought he was out of town racing.
Yeah, we thought, as soon as the show's over last week, he is on the road.
Yeah, we thought we were doing a big favor.
Yeah, okay, right.
He's actually, I bet he's doing honeydews. I bet he's not even at a race.
I'll bet the trailer's loaded and he's ready to
pipes are leaking. Water the flowers.
Speaking of the pipes are leaking, your pipes won't leak with this. This is the new Terminator pump from Airmotive, which is now available at Good Vibrations Motorsports. The entire NHRA certified for Nostalgia Funny Cars and Nostalgia Top Fuel 20.0 for Top Fuel 20.9 gallons per minute for Nostalgia Funny Car. It is now available and in stock and available to ship to you at Good Vibrations.
What I got to know is, why does it look so much better than the piece of junk I bought?
You didn't buy it from Airmotive, I guess.
Oh, wait a minute. You got a Waterman? Oh, sorry, Sid.
Anyway, it is now in stock and available and certified by the National Hot Rod Association to run on your Nostalgia Nitro Funny Car or your Nostalgia Top Fuel car.
We can get that at Good Vibrations?
You can get this at Good Vibrations. I know that Jim has got them in stock right now.
And soon they should be having their new catalog out, right?
New catalog's just about done, but boy, they're working the midnight hours to get them done for they've got an IHRA race that they're sponsoring coming up, and
those guys are pretty busy at Good Vibrations.
And they just built some new suites there to deal with phone calls and tech calls. So they're really your one-stop place for fuel injection, superchargers, just about anything you could possibly need for your race car on there.
Of course, again, located in Whittier, California, 2 miles from my house, like everything else.
All right,
everything evolves.
4 miles from my house.
4 miles from your house?
Right.
Yo, you and GK.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm watching you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, let's go let's finish the rest of the commercials that we got here.
Indeed. More worthy sponsors to talk about. We've got more here on Speed Scene Live. We'll be right back.
Want to go fast, really fast, then Good Vibrations Motorsports is ready at goodvibesracing.com.
For over half a century, Currie rear-end components have been twisting out the torque and taking the punishment. And the new Currie lineup is stronger than ever. Some of the world's most capable, hardest-working vehicles depend on Currie gears, which is why you can too. Street cars, hot rods and resto rods, drag cars, rock-crawling four-wheel drive vehicles, whatever you're piloting, Currie expertise and rock-solid design means the parts will do their job, so you can do yours. Check out Currie's custom rear ends, featuring a full line of upgrades, components, and installation options. The Currie Crate rear ends lineup offers ultra-strong construction on third members and carrier assemblies, and other underside parts like correct link steering systems keep your four-wheeler pointed where you want it. Add in a wide variety of solid, purpose-built suspension and brake components, and you've got one tough, ready-to-go machine. Grab a hold of a Currie rear end. Talk to the experts at 714-367-2679 or view the complete line online at currieenterprises.com.
M&H Tires, makers of racing tires that give you the best bite for the buck. You've paid a lot for that horsepower. Make sure you use it all. M&H Tires has the best compounds available for maximum traction. Go to mandhtires.com. That's mandhtires.com. Buy direct and save at the website and mention the Speed Scene for a 5% discount. That's right, mandhtires.com. Call them at 661-324-4773. M&H Tires has tech guys ready to answer your questions or to recommend the best tire for you. Slicks or DOT. M&H Tires has it all. M&H were the first to create racing tires for muscle cars and also the first to create racing tires for sport compact cars. Legendary M&H Tires. Shop online, mention the Speed Scene, and save 5%. Get the best racing tires, great personal service, and save 5%. Go to mandhtires.com or call them at 661-324-4773. 4773. MNHTires.com.
I'm Billy Gennaro, and you're watching Speed Scene Live.
Welcome back to Speed Scene Live TV, the #1 online drag racing TV show. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and theFote.com.
I got some photos here I'd like to show you of a project that's going on in our shop over across town. And today, a beautiful set of M&H cheater slicks showed up from John Hashem up in Bakersfield at M&H Tires. They are so nice. And they're going to be going on this Model A that we are desperately trying to finish for the LA Roadsters 50th anniversary LA Roadsters show and swap meet that's coming up on Father's Day weekend.
You've got some fast work to do. I don't see a car on this frame.
Well, we had to separate it because we decided that we were going to powder coat some of the elements, but the powder coater was a couple of days late, as are always going to happen in these kind of projects, and so it's sitting like that. They're at least the body's together. Okay,
Dar, who did the wiring?
I've been doing the wiring with an incredible new product from Painless Performance that is just amazing. I mean, I've wired a bunch of race cars in my life, but to be able to use this new nostalgia harness from Painless is absolutely amazing. Each wire has got where it goes and a number on it and a guide that you work from, and it made my life not painless, but
much less painful.
Much less painful, exactly.
Yes.
And so this is a fuel-injected 355 small block that with mechanical injection that Donnie's helping us on to attempt to run.
Hey,
it on
there's
the
some of
street.
my fuel lines right there.
There they are. I see them.
Huh?
And I got the taillights working.
Hey,
that is a big thing.
Harness.
A friend of mine.
That's
sent
just
me
a couple of flashlights he plugged in.
No.
Huh? No, painless wiring. That's the thing there. If you don't have that, you're going to have some headaches.
And this is a new product that they've just put out called their Nostalgia Harness. It is all black with little threads of color through it, but each wire has where it goes and where it came from on it, as well as a number and a guide that you can work from.
Wow.
So it is way cool, way cool.
Hey, wait a minute.
And if we don't make it by Father's Day, this is what we're taking. This is a 54 Chevy that we finished lowering about 3-4 months ago, powder coated the whole underside of it and put all new lowered spindles in it and lowered the springs in the back, and pretty nice ride. Original 6-cylinder Blue Flame 6 with a steel power glide and a torque tube in it.
Nice. Like Cheech and Chong at 54 Chevy with pink and purple tuck and roll.
I don't want to take this down to Whittier.
Dave's
man.
not here.
Hey, wait. Don't say Dave's not here. Don't say nothing bad about Whittier.
I didn't
Dar.
say anything. I just know where I'm not going to take that car.
Well,
West Coast Funny Car Factory, Whittier, California.
I know right where it is, too.
I know. You live there, so you're a good ambassador to Whittier. Of course, Vic Wood isn't. He moved, but, we'll talk about that off show. Hey, Mark Dawson, what do we got coming up? We got Saturday Night Nitros. You got Super Chevy.
Super Chevy's this weekend, so we're looking forward to that. I mean, anybody who wants to test, you can come up. Just give us a shout on my email again, mark@famosoraceway.com.
Nitro cars, too?
Yeah, if Nitro cars can come, bring it on
Here's
out.
your opportunity before Saturday Night Nitro.
That's right.
Get your car dusted off.
Everybody always wants to get another lap in.
Yeah,
on
could we
their
make? Could you check with Blake and see if we can get one more pass?
Dar's like the buffer for that, Mark. You should.
Well,
they're always
come to
calling
me.
Dar.
Call Mark.
I'm a good buffer too. I've always
well, he just gave his email address. So Mark Dawson, track manager, great guy, a great track, and it's the only track that we have that we love and that love to go to race
And Burns
at.
Nitro.
Yes.
And Burns Nitro. Mark, and you guys are racing like every weekend, so when do you ever get a day off?
I get the days off during the week. I'm going to the
During the
Kings
week?
game tomorrow, so
yeah.
my life isn't that rough.
Yeah, let's not feel sorry for him. He's going to the Kings game. What time would we be going? Because I know you want to ask Dar.
The limo comes by Whittier. What time?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. We probably have to sit outside, Dar.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We'll be at Industry Hill Speedway
That's right.
watching it on TV
And
right
actually,
next to the bar.
I won't be able to because I'll be working on the Model A.
Oh, boy.
Hey, it's it's a personal goal to try and have it done for
America's a tough town, Mark.
Yeah. Sure it is. Thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, Mark. Hey, thanks for being here. We love Bakersfield Raceway Auto Club Famoso. Sorry.
That's right.
and we'll be back here on the 24th, I think it is, with another Nitro show, and as a prelude to Saturday Night Nitro as well. So tune back in when Good Vibrations brings you, Donnie, and myself for another Speed Scene Live Nitro report.
And maybe some surprise guests.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely have those.
Hey, Mark, why don't you come back and join us?
I would love to.
Preview to the Saturday Night Nitro.
And you can answer all the questions about what format for all of the Saturday Night Nitros and if fuel altereds can run and dragsters.
Exactly. But again,
we'll do it all.
They are going to run.
The big announcement, though,
everybody can run.
Hey, $25 a carload to get in. I'm coming with my family.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right, Dar.
Hey, thanks to Good Vibrations and thanks to Aeromotive and M&H for everything they do for the show. Thanks very much. Donnie, back to you.
Well, we missed Bob Beck. You know, we didn't get a slot car report this week, so we're kind of sad. No, I'm just kidding. We love Bob Beck. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. We'll see you at Saturday Night Nitro preview race. And Mark Dawson, again, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, guys. It's always a pleasure.
This has been a presentation of the West Coast Funny Car Factory, broadcasting live from the exclusive studio with Dar Hawthorne and Donnie Couch.
Speed Scene Live TV, the #1 online motorsports TV show. Brought to you by Curry Racing Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and TheFoat.com.